the view ain't too shabby either.
View?
Let me look!
Walk, walk, walk.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got the real jam.
It's a good thing that I don't listen to the populace on Twitter. Phew. All I listen to is my trusty little wheel spinner here, and I make sure that it allows me to play what I want to play. So, let's see how it goes. Fuck! Well, it seems like Shaq Fu is the game. Do I really need to play that shit? It's one of the worst games ever out there, from what I hear. Fuck. So, here's the thing. Shaq Fu is, well, terrible. And now let's get to the gameplay. Wow, such special tricks. I didn't even have to make a cut. Oh wait, but the only cut I had to do was fucking editing. That took like 5 hours. Anyway. So, the thing about this game is that its controls suck. Now the story, it's fine, and there's two versions. We'll be focusing on the Sega Genesis one, but there's also the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, or the SNES, and that one actually has less characters, I'm pretty sure. Now, the thing about this Genesis version is it has more characters, which is good, and the main character that you likely would play as is Shaq. And the thing about Shaq is that he's maybe one of the worst characters to play as in the game. Now that may sound like a dick, like a dickhead move to say, but it's accidentally true. Now, first up, here's some actual footage of when I was playing the game on the Sega Genesis, and me trying to do the special abilities. Now, there's one that's the main one that I was trying to do. It's called Sharuken. It's where you do is forward, back, forward, and then push A on the Sega Genesis controller. Seems easy enough, right? Now let's go to the clip.
Ah, fuck. Dang it. I'm kidding? Doing the Shaq Fu.
Yeah, baby!
I wasn't kidding. When you have such bad controls in your game, it's hard to play. And that's one thing that made this game so shit. Now, you might have those little assholes that say, oh, this game's better than Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, no kidding.
You guys are dicks, you know? Because this, if you think Shaq Fu is actually better than Mortal Kombat, you need to go to like a psycho where its controls feel super terrible. I barely even get to do the Sharuken. In that recording, I only did it once. I had to use the stupid ass spamming tricks that you see right now, killing marking the motherfuckers. And some things about these other characters. Let's get into them. These other characters. So first up, we'll talk about three main ones. So we got, Shaq. Yeah, you'll go up against him if you make it far in the duel. He's not that hard to take out. But then you got likely the next one that you're gonna attack or go up against, which is this Asian kid. I don't know the name of him. He'll be like there, but his abilities are trash. Not in the sense that it's like Pickle playing Fortnite trash.
It's so bad!
Go watch Obama's video on the Three Idiots, the original though. Basically, his moveset is he could do a Hadouken, what was it? A Hadouken, Dragon Ball, all that shit. But here's one thing about him. So he has an ability that he throws like a net at you. And when you get hit by this net, it stuns you. But the thing about this net is, yeah, it stuns you, but you're not allowed to move until like 5 seconds. But the thing about this moveset is that you can continuously spam it. And since none likely you won't be able to do it ever, it's an unfair advantage. Fuck. Because I can't do the Sharukan, he's allowed to go ahead, stand backwards, and start throwing Hadoukens at me. This motherfucker is go hard, you go hard, and he's allowed to go get me. Now we got the next one. This voodoo lady. Now that's a bad sign, right? So she is likely the next character if you play the story mode. Yes, there is a story mode, but I'm not gonna focus on that because that shit is dumb. It's one of the shortest dumbass stories ever. Now, about her is she has 2 abilities, I think. I haven't seen the third one though, but she has one where it's a like I said in the name, voodoo. Now that's a bad sign, huh? The thing about this is, because she's a voodoo master, she could do this ability as many times as she wants. She goes ahead, grabs a doll, pokes it, and laughs. By the way, the graphics are, we'll talk about graphics a bit later. But because she pokes this, it deals damage to you, and she could do it anywhere. And you can't even cancel it out. I tried punching him, and it doesn't even do shit. Now I got the last one, which is eagle. It's go ahead and go ahead. Fuck, that's a terrible whistle. Okay, whatever. That's the best I'll get. Go ahead and she'll go ahead and summon the eagle. They'll go ahead and home on you. Homing. You know what homing attacks are? Imagine the spin attack in Super Smash Bros. For Sonic. That's exactly what it is. Except it's bullshittier because one thing about Shaq is he could duck down and push, and when you push A and hold it, you can make a shield. This only works on range attacks though. This doesn't work with that. You gotta be kidding me, right? No. Fuck. And finally, we got the cyborg. Oh, fuck, the cyborg is such a bad character. Cyborg. Maybe one of the more bullshitty characters. This cyborg is a gun user, and yeah, that makes sense, right? So he has one attack when you're playing against him that he does immediately. He gets his gun, and it's a homing gun, okay? So it attacks you, and not even your shield could block it. You gotta be fucking kidding me. And this attack does, like, a big amount of damage. So even if your shield, even if you get the shield down, you still won't be able to fucking block. And then
Look at that face.
you also got the rocket, which is another homing attack. And this one is worse. It deals more damage and can be used consecutively. And it just makes life worse for everyone that these characters existed. Electronic Arts is just... they're the people who made this game. And the thing about them is I think that they might be derived from fucking EA, which you know nowadays, and I think I've explained this, that they're the worst game company next to Ubisoft. Alright, let's get to the scoring. Graphics, playability, music, bullshit, and personal. Let's begin now. Now, we're going to need to think back in the 90s. So, graphics. Now, the graphics actually look decent for a time. This was the 16-bit, right? I don't remember. So, for the time, these graphics look decent, okay? They're not perfect for a time, yet I say any person who thinks, oh shit, this has 16 bits, dude. Yeah, the guy just nutted in his pants. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 5 for this. It got lucky with this. Now we got the playability. Now, just like how I was talking about, playability is barely possible. If you think you want to play this game, even with the normal controller, you're just gonna fuck up. I've tried many times with the normal controller. I tried adapting it with the fucking Atari. I don't even have that. I tried third parties, that's what I meant. I even tried my keyboard. And funny enough, it doesn't work that well either. So yeah, I'm gonna give the playability a 3 because I'm still able to kick and do the blocking and other shit. But just to let you know, it's best not to play if you're looking for a good time. Next, we got the music. It is all the same old high shit, you know, you usually get on the Sega Genesis. It's the same thing with the Doom on Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64 thing. Now, this music department for the Sega Genesis, I say it's actually rather decent, but it is ear bleeding. I'll give it a 3. This one's alright. Now we got the bullshit. Now we got another character that I'm going to introduce to you. We got this Indian motherfucker who has 2 blades on his back. One of his abilities is he can throw his blade. It's not homing, but it's not blocked by the shield. You would have to jump over it. And the thing is, because it takes a whole plane, it's going to attack right here, no matter where. Even it can hit your leg. So, yeah, and there's another character, and there's another thing you can do. It goes to the ground and it's attack that goes straight down, not blockable by the shield. You're going to need to jump over it. But then again, once you jump over it, you're vulnerable, and he'll go ahead and attack you with the blade again. And by the way, both of them don't take time to use again. Basically, none of these attacks have a downtime, and because there's no downtime on them, they're able to continuously attack with no regards. There is a difficulty level. I tested all 3 difficulties, including easy to hard, and the funny thing is, they're all feel like it's on the hard mode. It might be because I'm bad, but it might be because the game's shit. We're gonna give this rating because it's a fun type of bullshit because you keep on losing. But the thing is, you have to use cheap ass moves in order to win. So I'm gonna give this a 2, but keep that in mind. Lastly, we got the personal rating. Now I'm gonna include 2 others. We're going to include Pickle and Obama. Now, before we do the personal rating, we're going to ask right now. Not now, but before we begin, I like to say, so, Obama, there's a remaster of Shaq Fu on PlayStation, and it's called PlayStation A Legend, no, it's called Shaq Fu A Legend Reborn. I want you guys in the comment section to comment down on this video and demand Obama to buy the game and play it. You don't hear anyone talking about it now, but if we could squeeze out a review for his side, other than the Forgotten Games franchise, then that means we won. So, now let's tune to the recorded speeches of Obama and Pickle's opinions.
Shaq Fu, I have no idea what the hell that is. It's a black man dancing. Well, I gotta say, 0 out of 10. I don't know, man. Just not fun. It doesn't give me a good ball scratch. Can't make me nut. I'm sorry, but it's just a failure. It's a failure of a game. Yeah, see ya.
Shaq Fu is a video game made by the late great wrestler from the WWF, Demi Fiend, and in this game, you beat up a bunch of black people while trying to please the master Shaq, whose last name is Fu now. You do accomplish this mission by fighting a bunch of gremlins, and then after that, the gremlins come on the shits and start, raping everybody. And, the game's really good.
Well, it appears that they've done their vote, and I haven't talked to them yet, so I haven't gotten a response yet. But let us see what I have. If they do agree with it, okay, I have the personal rating of a 3, but they have a personal rating of 1. If they say yes, then it's 1. If they say no, then it's 0. Okay, that's the ratings. Now let's give my rating. So my personal rating on it, which would measure from 0 to 3, I think the game is a cash grab by Electronic Arts. It's a failed sponsorship that led Shaq Fu to the ground of being one of the worst games out there. Now that does sound terrible, but if you look on the web, there's a website that I'll link in the description that says, you save the game, save it. I'm not kidding. It's in the description right now. You can go ahead and try and look for it. But, fuck. It's disgusting. But all the jokes about it being better than Mortal Kombat, better than any fighting game in the games industry, when it's considered one of the worst games, these guys are clearly playing jokes. I'm not for those jokes because I never thought they were funny. But you know who thought it was funny? Pickle. Damn fucking asshole. Damn Twitter. Fuck you guys. Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure I already know in advance what fucking Pickle's gonna pick. But my personal rating with the game, it's going to be a 1. I don't think it's a bad game entirely. I did test out the story. I won't talk about it because that would make the review longer than it has to be, and make this review shittier. But it's all right, but it feels dumb. So yeah, that's my review. Hopefully, Pickle and Obama don't give a good rating on this shitty game. So, 9 episodes, huh? That's a lot of episodes. It's less than an anime series, or a season technically. 12 episodes. Anime Fapper on my channel. Card. Okay, so I wonder why you're wondering why after the ratings it's supposed to go to the outro, right? Well, let's talk about something. It's been 9 episodes now, and every single one of them, most of them, in the end, of course, have been every time Obama has uploaded. Now, he's deciding on uploading whenever he wants, which I'm doing the same. And because of that, I'm basically, when he posts, I'm off the track. I can't edit what I want to do. So, for this year, until December 31st, at 11:59, 11:59 p.m., this season the whole Forgotten Games franchise will be discontinued until after December 31st. December 31st at 11:59 p.m. in the Pacific time. Okay? Pacific Standard Time. So, what have we done here? I've shot myself with a Nerf gun. I've acted like I was a retard. I've put headphones on this. I put a headset on my bed. I've done so many dumb things in this whole room, along with my editing skills, where I switched to 3 different editing softwares. The first one I've ever used, and then I switched on NBA 2008, and on Minecraft Forgotten Games, I switched to the current one I'm using. And it appears every single time I switch my editing software, it's been using Forgotten Games. So, I like to keep this franchise alive, but I at least want Obama to post. I want him to post at least a couple of videos before I come back. So I'm going to focus more on my channel and let him focus on his own. This is Michael, signing off. Get him to fucking play Shaq Fu Legendary.
Yeah.